Hi guys, so I'm back with a new video and let's talk about The Fall Guy. I know I'm kinda late with this one and I actually debated not actually reviewing it, but I asked you guys on Instagram and most of you said you still wanted my thoughts on it. Just a warning, this will probably be a really short video because I don't have a lot to talk about in terms of this film. I have a few thoughts, but yeah, there's nothing that really bothered me or nothing that really stood out that I have really strong opinions. So yeah, this will be like an easy video, I guess, and I'm kind of already telling you what I thought about the film, but yeah, let's just move on then. So if you don't know what The Fall Guy is about, I'm pretty sure by now you all know and you have all seen it. But in case you don't know, it's about a stuntman that has to track down the movie star that he's working in, as well as win the love of his life while doing his job. So he has to juggle all of these things, and as you can imagine, yeah, it's stuff will definitely happen. I guess you all know as well who stars in this film. Still, I'm gonna tell you. It stars Ryan Gosling, who I'm pretty sure we all love him now. He has been one of my all-time favorite actors for a long time. And I've always liked his stuff or most of his stuff. But yeah, ever since Barbie, I just started appreciating him a lot more. He has been one of the best actors ever, but right now I'm really liking what he has been doing. So it stars Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Winston Duke, and a lot of other really well-known actors. It's a pretty stacked cast, as most of the past films that I've seen. All of the films that I've been seeing have a really strong ensemble cast, so exciting times. And yeah, I guess now let's just move on to my thoughts. I've kind of already told you what I felt about this film, but this was exactly what I thought it would be. It's like an action comedy film that is just really easy to watch. I thought this would be for everyone. I still think everyone will be into this film, but I think especially people who appreciate cinema and like to know a little bit about what happens behind the scenes, I think those will appreciate the film a lot more, because that's what I liked the most about the film is all the stunts and all the nods to cinema. There are a ton of references to other films, and it's really focused on the stunts and the job that the stunt team has. So it's a lot about what happens behind the scenes, about, as I said, the stunts, about the director, about the sets, about all of that. And I really like to see that. I love to know how films are made, and that's something that I always watch when I love a film, and when there's I love to see how things were made. And this film, it's a lot about that, and I love that. Then obviously I loved Ryan Gosling in this. It's not as good as Barbie and as his role in Barbie can. Some people said that this was better than Barbie. I disagree, but it's still a really fun character for him, and I'm loving that he's doing this a bit more lighthearted roles and these more lighthearted films, because if you check his filmography, it's a lot of indie and intense films like Blue Valentine and Drive and The Place Behind the Pines, which I think it's a really underrated film and an underrated performance of his. So he has a lot of these like heavy films, and now he's like transitioning in more into like light films, and I think it works really well. He can do everything. What I would say it's what I like it's not really disliked, but what I wanted more and the movie didn't really deliver is the comedy. I mean, there's a lot of comedy in the film, don't get me wrong, but I thought there would be more, and mainly because I think every single like funny moment and funny scene is in the trailer, and I've seen the trailer so many times. And like with other films, I thought, yeah, I can watch the trailer for this one, but this played so many times before other films, and I think a lot, if not all of the funny scenes happen in the trailer. So yeah, I thought it lacked a bit on the comedy aspect, but this is more of an action film in about the stunts and the stunt guys and the stunt teams that work on other films as well. So it's an homage to them, and I love that. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. It's a movie that I totally recommend, and I think will appeal to everyone. And yeah, I totally recommend it. It's not one that I would rush to rewatch, but if it's ever playing on TV, I will totally rewatch it because it's fun, it's light, it has great action, great soundtrack as well. I really liked the soundtrack. And yeah, now let's go to my scores. So overall, I'm gonna give the film a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's pretty fair because the stunts really elevate it, and I love like the nods to the cinema and all of those little things about other movies. I'm a sucker for that, so I like that. It's not like super different film with a super strong message or really artistic or anything, but it's a pretty good film. Cinematography, I also give it a 3.5 out of 5, mainly again because of the stunts. Those are really the highlight of the film, like all of the choreography and everything. I love that. And originality, I give it a 3 out of 5. It's like the focus on the stunts, it's different, but at the end of the day, like the story, it's not as important as all the stunts. So the story, it's not a focus of the film, I feel like, and that's fine because it was still pretty fun and really enjoyable. So yeah, as far as originality goes, it could have been better, but it's fine for the film that it is. You just have to know which film, what type of film you are making. And with this film, the focus is not the story, so that's fine. So guys, these are my thoughts on The Fall Guy. I'm sure you all have already seen it, so let me know in the comments what you thought of the film. Did you like it, or did you thought it would be better? Because I saw some people that had like really high hopes for the film and then were kind of disappointed. Again, for me, it was exactly what I thought it would be. So yeah, let me know what you thought. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!